Hey friends, the topic for today is why church planting. One of the questions that Chastity and I often hear as we talk about church planting is why plant a church at all? And then maybe you're thinking the same thing. It is a good question. And really there are many reasons to plant a church. But I want to give you just a few today. First, church planting is in our DNA as Christians and as the church. We don't always remember it, but every single church was new at some point. It was planted. A group of Christians got together and felt called by God to either make a new space and community for people who didn't know Jesus to come and be a part, or because Christians were moving to new areas. In the case of Whitestown, where we're planting Rooted, our church plant, we have both of those things going on. Which brings us to our second reason to plant new churches. And it's because people move, right? So across the United States, we've seen a number of demographic shifts in the last 30 years. But one of the big ones has been people increasingly moving from rural areas to urban and suburban areas. And when that happens, we see areas like Whitestown, where it used to be a small town of 500, mostly farmland, just fill up with people and with neighborhoods. And if we don't plant new churches, if we don't have new communities of faith for them, then you end up with a situation where you have a lot of churches in the places that have very few people and very few churches in the places that have the most people. And the third reason of why we should plant churches is because new churches are 3 times more successful at seeing non-believers come to know Jesus. They're more successful at seeing those who are unchurched, de-churched, coming into church and knowing Jesus in his fullness. If you'd like to hear more about church planting and more about the statistics on it, I'd invite you to check out our blog. It's on our website, berootedindy.org. You can follow it at the link below. Our website is also a great place to keep up to date with all the things that are going on in the plant, our upcoming events, because really you can be involved in the plant no matter where you are. You can be a part of it. So if you have any questions, we'd invite you to get a hold of Chastity or me. We're glad to answer them. And we thank you so much for joining together with us, partnering in this glorious adventure that God has got us on. Thank you again for your time. Have a blessed day.